Most new Pokémon collectors make the exact same mistake. They buy random packs, chase hype cards they barely understand, and end up wasting a lot of money before they even figure out what they actually enjoy collecting. So if you're brand new, or thinking about getting back into Pokémon cards, this video is going to save you time, money, and probably a few regrets. Today I'm breaking down 5 Pokémon sets that are perfect for beginners. These aren't just popular. They're fun to open, easy to understand, and great starting points whether you want nostalgia, cool artwork, or just that awesome feeling of pulling something shiny. Let's get straight into it. Before we start, if I could quickly ask you to subscribe to our channel, your continued support is so important and enables me to keep making content like this. I appreciate you all. Let's jump into the list. I want to explain how I picked these. Because not every Pokémon set is beginner-friendly. Some sets are huge and overwhelming. Some are expensive, and some are designed more for competitive players than collectors. So the sets in this video follow a few simple rules. Number 1. They're easy to find. You shouldn't have to hunt across the internet just to open your first packs. Number 2. They feature recognizable Pokémon. If you're new, you want cards that feel exciting right away. Number 3. The pull experience is fun. Nothing kills motivation faster than opening 10 packs and feeling like you got nothing. And number 4, they're actually enjoyable to collect, whether you're building a binder or just opening casually. All right, now let's start with one of the best modern entry points. Set 1, Scarlet and Violet Base Set. If you're completely new to modern Pokémon cards, Scarlet and Violet Base Set is honestly one of the safest places to begin. This set introduced the newer silver card borders and a refreshed card design, so starting here helps you understand how modern Pokémon cards look and feel. You've got starter Pokémon, familiar faces, and a good mix of rarities without things getting too confusing. What I really like for beginners is that it feels balanced. The artwork is clean, the pull experience is steady, and you're not chasing something insanely impossible right away. If you're someone who just wants to learn how packs work, how rarity tiers look, and how to organize a binder, this set teaches you all of that naturally. Think of it as the training ground of modern collecting, and once you get comfortable here, you can start chasing more exciting sets. Which brings me to the next one. Set 3, Paradox Rift. Paradox Rift is one of those sets that makes modern Pokémon feel fresh again. Instead of just classic designs, you've got ancient and future Pokémon, which means the cards look visually different right away. For beginners, that variety is huge. When you flip through a binder filled with Paradox Rift cards, it doesn't feel repetitive. Every page looks different, and that keeps collecting interesting long-term. It also introduces some newer mechanics without overwhelming you, so you start learning more about the game side of Pokémon naturally. And honestly, it's just fun. Some sets feel serious or competitive, but Paradox Rift feels creative. If you're someone who enjoys unique artwork and wants a set that looks amazing in a collection, this is a great one to explore early on. But maybe you're not just looking for variety. Maybe you want that shiny hit of dopamine when you open packs. Let's talk about one of the most exciting beginner sets for that. Set 4, Paldean Fates. If you've never pulled a shiny Pokémon card before, Paldean Fates is the kind of set that makes people fall in love with opening packs. Shiny Pokémon just hit differently. The colors pop, the artwork stands out, and even smaller pulls feel special. For beginners, this matters a lot because every opening feels exciting, even when you don't hit the biggest chase cards. It's also a great set if you're thinking about starting YouTube shorts, TikTok openings, or streaming your pulls, because visually it just looks cool on camera. And let's be real, when you're new, you want that feeling of, wow, this card looks amazing. Paldean Fates delivers that again and again. But if you want a set that feels like a full collector experience, something that almost everyone ends up loving, then we need to talk about the final pick. Set 2, Obsidian Flames. Now, if there's one thing that gets new collectors instantly hooked, it's Charizard. And Obsidian Flames leans hard into that energy. This set is fantastic for beginners because it's not massive. Smaller sets are way less overwhelming, which means completing a collection or building a themed binder actually feels achievable. The artwork has this darker, fiery style that stands out immediately, and the chase cards feel exciting without being completely unrealistic. When beginners open this set, They usually feel like something cool could happen at any moment. And that feeling is important, because early excitement keeps you motivated to keep collecting. If you want something that feels hype but still beginner-friendly, Obsidian Flames is a really strong second step after Scarlet and Violet base. But maybe you want something that feels a bit different, a little more unique. That's where the next set comes in. Set 5, Crown Zenith. Crown Zenith is honestly one of the most beginner-friendly collector sets ever made, and that's because it focuses heavily on artwork. The Galarian Gallery cards are stunning, full art, colorful, and designed in a way that makes even casual collectors appreciate them instantly. The pull rates feel generous compared to many other sets, which means openings feel rewarding more often. And that's incredibly important when you're new, because nothing builds confidence faster than seeing your binder fill up with beautiful cards. This set isn't just about chasing one expensive hit, it's about building a collection that looks amazing page by page. If your goal is to collect rather than invest, Crown Zenith is easily one of the best places to start. Bonus: beginner buying strategy. Now, before you run off and buy every set I just mentioned, let me give you one strategy that will save you a lot of money. Pick one main set first. Just one. Open a few packs, learn the card styles, start a binder, and get comfortable. Then, if you want more excitement, add a shiny-focused set like Paldean Fates as your fun opening option. And most importantly, pace yourself. You don't need to open everything in one weekend. Part of the magic of Pokémon collecting is the slow build. Watching your binder grow, trading with friends, and discovering which style of collecting you actually enjoy. Because once you know that, everything becomes more fun. So those were 5 Pokémon sets that are perfect for beginners in 2026, whether you're just starting out or jumping back into the hobby after years away. Now I want to know, what was your first Pokémon set? Drop it in the comments, because I love seeing how different everyone's collecting journey is. And if you want, I can make a follow-up video on 5 Pokémon sets that are amazing for long-term collecting versus just opening for fun. And for one final time, if I could ask you to smash the subscribe button, this would help us hugely as a channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.